Hello, everybody. Now, today I am going to talk about something very important. I'm going to talk about COVID and the signs and symptoms that you should be looking for if you think that you may have COVID. And first of all, we need to know that anybody can get COVID, anybody, but especially the older adults that have high or other comorbidities. By that I mean any other illnesses that are chronic. For example, diabetes, lung diseases such as COPD, asthma, and anybody whose immune system is already compromised um, has are at a higher risk of getting COVID. But just so you know, anybody can get COVID, young or old. Okay, so that's the first thing that everybody has to know about COVID. All right, what are the symptoms of COVID? The number one symptom that is seem to be common is high fevers or chills. Um, but not everybody gets fevers, not everybody has chills. But that is one very common thing about COVID. Now, this can be confused also with the flu symptoms, but you just have to be aware that fevers and chills is a common thing for both. But we're talking about COVID right now. The second thing is a cough. Some people have cough, some people don't. But cough is also something that's very common. And then we also have shortness of breath or difficulty breathing. Uh, Chest tightness can be there as well as fatigue or feeling more tired than usual. The other thing is muscle aches and body aches, headache, severe headache, losing your taste, you cannot taste the food. Um, you eat and you don't feel the taste. You don't feel the salt. You don't feel, just losing your taste generally. Another thing is sore throat. Uh, Runny nose and congestion is the other thing. Nausea, vomiting. Some people will have diarrhea. So these are the most common symptoms that we see of COVID. So you just have to be aware of those signs. And if you suspect that you may have COVID, please get in touch with your doctor. And when do you seek medical attention? When is the right time for you to go to the emergency room? We don't want people just flooding to the emergency room for no reason or just, because they're afraid that they may have come in contact with somebody. If you think you've come in contact with somebody, number one thing, you need to self-isolate and then get in touch with your doctor so they can set time for you to go get tested. All right, but when do you go to the emergency room? All right, number one, if you have trouble breathing, if you're going up the steps and you feel like you can't breathe, you're short of breath, and you're having a difficult time breathing, yes, please, you need to go get checked out. And persistent pain or pressure in your chest, if there's so much, you feel like something heavy on your chest and you have a lot of chest pain, um, it's time to go to the emergency room. If a family member notices that you're confused, suddenly you're confused, yeah, definitely go to the emergency room. Or you're unable to walk or you can't stay awake, falling asleep, you can't walk. Um, some other things that may happen is when you have a bluish uh, lips, your lips turn blue or your face turns blue. That may possibly mean that you are running out of oxygen. It is time to go to the emergency room. Okay. Now, how do we stop COVID? What can we do to stop COVID? Number one, social distancing. Please, 6 feet apart whenever possible. Social distancing is very important. I don't care what party you belong to. I don't care who you support. There are some things that we can all do to stop this thing. Okay, social distancing, number one. COVID is spread literally by through respiratory and droplets of infected person. So if you're standing too close to somebody and that person coughs and sneeze and talk loud or laugh, just by talking, laughing, coughing, sneezing, if you're so close to that person, you breathe that stuff in, guess what? Chances of you getting COVID are very high. You need to take this thing seriously. Stay 6 feet apart if possible. And the other thing you can do, please remember, not everybody that has COVID shows symptoms. So don't assume because somebody does not show symptoms that they don't have COVID. You don't know that. So you have to stay 6 feet apart. Wear your mask. Okay, a regular mask is good if you wear it correctly. There are some people that wear the mask and just cover their mouth and not cover their nose. When you wear your mask, and I'm going to demonstrate this, when you wear your mask, please kindly cover your nose as well as your mouth, because if you just cover your mouth and leave the nose, you can still breathe it in and you can still get sick. Wear your mask correctly. And for those people that are out there, you have your child with you and you are wearing a mask, but the child doesn't have a mask, that doesn't make any sense, because kids do get sick as well. I repeat this, kids do get sick as well. And when those children get sick, they can bring it home. So if you're out there shopping and doing whatever you're doing out there, please make sure your kids have a mask on correctly. So not just you and the children have to wear the mask correctly, all right? The other thing you can do to stop it, wash your hands with soap and water if possible. Soap and water is the best way to kill the germs, okay? Kill the virus. Soap and water, not for 1 second, not for 2 seconds. If you can wash your hands with soap and water for at least 1 minute, do the happy birthday song or ABCD song while you're washing your hands, do it. Just do it. Let's stop this virus, okay? When you use alcohol or sanitizer, make sure that whatever you buy, I'm not promoting the brand, I'm just telling you what works best. The sanitizer that you use has to be at least 60%, it has to have at least 60% or more of alcohol in it. Read the ingredients, okay? Use it. Clean your hands properly. Social distance. Wear your mask, okay? And we will get rid of this thing. But we need to do something. We can't just talk about it's not serious. It's like the common flu. No, it's not. It is not the common flu. So take it seriously. Please protect yourself, protect your family, and protect people like me. Okay, because I have to protect my family as well. I have to protect myself. For me to keep going, keep taking care of other people, we have to all do this. We are in this together. Okay? So I'm going to repeat it again. Social distancing, 6 feet apart if possible. We can have parties next year if we have to. If hopefully by next year, end of next year, if that's even going to be, all right? There's always going to be another day to have parties. But for now, what we need to do is concentrate on getting rid of this virus. So protect yourself, protect your loved ones, and please, if possible, spare the N95 mask for the healthcare workers. A regular mask is good if you wear it correctly. Okay? But that's all I had to say for today. God love you. Protect yourself, protect your family, and we can do this together. But before I go, I'm going to show you the right way to wear your mask. Okay, so this is the inside and this is the outside. Make sure your hands are clean when you're handling the mask, okay? I had already used my sanitizer. And there you go, okay? Make sure you press here so that no air goes through. No, you can't breathe in somebody else's air as much as possible. And cover it. Please don't walk around like this. Yes, you're stopping the droplets from your mouth, but you can breathe in, droplets from other people. Please do it the right way. This is the right way, okay? Not this. All right, everybody? Well, thank you for your time. God bless.